Something cool Maplewood does is puts these banners up every year for the seniors. They started doing this during COVID, and now the tradition just kind of continued on. It's pretty cool to come up through, see all the seniors that year. I mean, the parents pay for the banners, I believe. I'm not 100% sure how it all works. And they have these nice metal stands that they do to put them up on, and it looks nice. And people drive through town and they slow way down, sit there and read each individual senior. And then some people, I mean, not that it's great, they drive backwards down the road so they can see the other side. So pretty cool thing they've done here now since, I want to say 2020 they started this, maybe 2021. But pretty cool. But we're going out this way, out past the elementary school to mow some hay. We have some hay down back there that needs to be baled up later on, but let's continue on. What started as a good day went to Harry in a handbasket. Side shields are off. It's never a good thing. Anyways, yesterday afternoon when I quit mowing, the light for the fuel pressure blinked and would go out. Blink and would go out. I figured, okay, I might have a pressure sensor unit going bad, which is this right here. Thought it might be going bad, and so I went across the road, Navy Run this morning. They found it, looked it up, said, yep, we can get one, we'll have it here for you today. I'm thinking, great, no problemo. Well, I went to mow hay, got maybe halfway to the field. I'm talking about maybe about a half mile or 3/4 mile from the farm. All of a sudden I started to lose a little bit of power. I hurried up, turned around, I got it coasted to the fire station, and we believe the oil pump is out because it is not pushing out any oil out of that. So what that means, one, an oil change, but two, taking the oil pan off, which doesn't look like it's gonna be too terrible of a job to do, other than it's just gotta take out 25 bolts or whatever it is, or 30 bolts or whatever, a new gasket and everything underneath. But trying to find parts for it, found some online. Yeah, we're looking at a minimum of 2 to 4 days out on parts, and of course we got 2 days of good weather. So we will get our hay picked up and we will get it wrapped, but it will not be with the 5140, unfortunately. But as soon as the parts guys come in, we'll get this thing all put back together and we'll get it working again. As frustrating as it is, these are the unfound joys of farming, is getting to work on the machinery. I don't mind oil changes, hydraulic leak, changing hydraulic lines, okay. When it comes down to the bigger stuff, it's like, ugh. And of course, it doesn't break when it's in the shed, as they all say. But, oh well, we did get our skid loader. We had some fuel return lines on the skid loader that needed fixed. So those are fixed now. Just kind of petering until we get a possible rental tractor, or might just have somebody come in and custom bale the hay that is down. Not 100% sure. We have good weather. I'm not concerned about getting it picked up today because the crop was very wet yesterday when I mowed it. So it'll be okay. We'll get it done. We'll get it up. We're just not going to get as much done as we wanted to, but hey, it is what it is. So the tractor's in here. It's torn apart. You see the front timing case is off. We do have the main bottom pulley in here, so that way we can turn the motor over. Come to find out, it was not the oil pump, which the oil pump goes in right in there. Or see a big missing part? Well, that's where that goes. Anyways, sucker tube broke right at the base. So there's where it bolts onto the bottom of the motor. You can see the gasket there, the bottom of the block. And there's where she sheared off. So that goes down in your oil pan to suck up your oil. But it's not there. And if you want to know what destruction it did, these are some of the main bearings here that are down out. That one doesn't look too bad. This one, on the other hand, not so good. And these are some of the rod bearings, thrust bearing. Rod bearing here too. They did not turn out real good. We were able to get them all shined up with some emery cloth. So that was a really good thing. Anyways, that's, as you see, there's a little bit better picture of the inside of the timing case there. The bonus to this is this gasket for the front timing case came off all in one piece. I mean, I'm not going to reuse that, but it came off all in one piece. So not a whole lot of cleaning need to be done down there. I'm still going to run the scraper around the whole thing, clean it up real good. But let's get down here, kind of gander what we got going on down here. There we go. Here's the mains that are out, that are cleaned up. Got them pretty well shined back up. Yeah, they took a little bit of work. Everything looked good, so we were pretty happy with it. Beck's uncle been a huge help on this, so I'm just working on getting the gasket off, the oil pan gasket. I got most of it off. I got it off on the oil pan already, but here's the gasket, and that's what it needs to look like. It needs to be all completely cleaned off, and we'll get that cleaned up even more. But anyways, we're waiting on rod bearings to come. I bought everything from Hoobers for the most part, other than the sucker tube. Everything's come from Hoobers, Case IH Hoobers in Mifflintown. Great parts guy, Rob. He's done great. Unfortunately, the only issue we had is the rod bearings. They sent us the wrong rod bearings, so we had to get them. They'll be next day aired, so they'll be here in a couple days. Or, well, from now, probably a day from now. But anyway, but we have the mains, we have the new oil pump, we have the new sucker tubes here. We got a new engine oil cooler. Big thanks to Apex Diesel on some great advice. But anyways, we're going to get all this put back together here over the next couple days and get this tractor out and running. Oh, come on. A little bit of a stinker. A little bit of a stink pot on the back side here. And maybe we'll come here and start here in that corner. There we go. Ooh, there we are. Best of our knowledge, considering this tractor came on the farm when it was relatively new, we are the first people ever in the motor of this thing. It's got right around, I have to look for sure, but I think it's right around 55 or 5,600 hours on it, somewhere handy to that mark. Like I said, we'll have to get up and take a gander at it and see what it is. But we're the first ones in this. All in all, pretty darn good. Being, I believe a 91, I believe, is a year, somewhere handy to that. You know, with 55, 56, 5,700 hours on it, and we're the first ones in it. First real major engine problem with the machine. Last year the PTO went out in the back, had that repaired by Hoobers. They did a nice job. It's running great. Running great up until this point right here, you know, but hey, there's nothing we can do about it. We'll clean this all up, you know, do good prep work, getting it all cleaned up, ready to go, to have a new gasket put on, have all new parts put in the bottom here. You know, make sure everything's good and cleaned up, and you know, we'll make sure everything ready to go back together. All right, let's see. Moment of truth here. All right, moment of truth. Oh, listen to that thing purr. Feels good to have the tractor back up and running. Oh, so much better. Motor's back together. Now let's see if we can get the weather to cooperate so we can make hay. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.